Alright, Shalom, Yasha'Allah. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, brothers, to the four corners of the earth, preaching His word and also laboring in His word in truth, love, and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is an article off of the Hollywood Gossip dealing with an Edomite woman who is calling out to her fellow Edomite nation, right? To the men and women to procreate more through the white baby challenge. And as you see, at the top of the article as the title, mommy blogger issues white baby challenge, rails against black ghetto culture. All right, this is by Hilton Hader, April 17, 2017. So a few years ago, but it's still relevant because she is now being more known and popular through different social media sites and things like that for her white baby challenge. So let's read some of this article briefly and touch on the main points I want to get and go over a few scriptures. So it says a Mormon mommy blogger named Ayla has sadly gone viral over the past several days for issuing a white baby challenge to the rest of the world. What is a white baby challenge? You are likely wondering. Disturbingly, it is exactly what it sounds like. And this is the Edomite woman right here, okay, who's issued that white baby challenge. All right? And she's going to name the reasons why. And I'm also going to another article that I got from the New York Times, showing you why she's really calling out to her fellow Edomite, the people of her nation, which you so-called white people are, the Edomites according to the Bible, on why that they need to do this white baby challenge, all right? Or why they think and feel that they need to do this. So it says, a mother of six, Ayla wrote in detail on her blog, Nordic Sunrise, that Mormonism is doomed unless white people rise up and procreate on a more frequent basis. And while it would be easy for us to make a joke here about how Tori Spelling is doing her part, this really is not a joking matter. So the point is, she's calling out to her people of her nation, right, which are the Edomites, that they need to procreate more because honestly, she knows that her race is on the verge of extinction, man. Okay, because they're having more deaths but fewer births, and she says she's a Mormon or whatever, and even with that, the Book of Mormon is garbage. All right, the Bible does not deal with the Book of Mormon. All right, that's a false book. It's not an inspired book, by the Lord. It's not has nothing to do with the Bible. Okay, that book is trash. All right, and has nothing to do with the Bible. So let's go get to the main points. I don't want to take all day dealing with this. All right, so this is from the New York Times. 1 second. All right, so as this loading in, this is from the New York Times. It says fewer births than deaths among whites in majority of U.S. states. Let's read that again. It says fewer births than deaths among whites in majority of U.S. states. So, this may be a lady that may look up information and she knows, just through seeing and through her spirit that her people, right? Her nation is finished, man. She's probably seeing more of these different heathens, okay, in a lot of places she go. But more importantly, she's seeing more of Jake, man, right? More of the Israelites, which are your so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Why? Because we are the majority. We are not the minority, okay? So let's read that again. It says fewer births than deaths among whites in majority of U.S. states. Read briefly on the article below. It says Washington, deaths now outnumber births among white people, right? Edomites, that's what you are, because you're not white, you're red. You are descendants of Esau, Edom, according to the Bible. It says deaths now outnumber births among white people, Edomite people, in more than half the states in the country. Demographers have found signaling what could be a faster than expected transition to a future in which whites, Edomites, are no longer a majority of the American population. The Census Bureau has projected that whites, Edomites, could drop, so-called whites, which you are Edomites, could drop below 50% of the population around 2045. A relatively slow-moving change that has been years in the making, but a new report this week found that Edomites, so-called white people, are dying faster than they are being born. Now in 26 states, up from 17 just 2 years earlier, and demographers say that shift might come even sooner. It's happening a lot faster than we thought, said Rogelio Sanez, a demographer at the University of Texas at San Antonio and a co-author of the report. It examines the period from 1999 to 2016 using data from the National Center for Health Statistics, the federal agency that tracks births and deaths. He said he was so surprised at the finding that at first he thought it was a mistake. Ooh, look at that, man. The Lord's plaguing you devils, man. Okay? Hey, the curses are starting to fall upon you now, man. Like us brothers been saying on the highways and byways, man. So, that's the little chart is showing you. Let's do a little bit more here. It says, let's get into a few scriptures. It says, the pattern first started nearly 2 decades ago in a handful of states with aging white populations like Pennsylvania and West Virginia. But fertility rates dropped drastically after the Great Recession, and mortality rates for whites who are not of Hispanic origin have been rising, driven partly by drug overdoses, right? Their own people, they can thank for that because the pharmaceutical industry pushes out these drugs, man. It's the reason why you have the opioid epidemic and things like that today, right? Since that has demographic change on a faster track. The list of states where white deaths outnumber births now includes North Carolina and Ohio. Hey, so if you want to continue to get more information, you can read this article yourself. But hey, you devils, right? You Edomites, y'all are finished, man. Okay, y'all are completely finished, and ultimately, y'all will be casted away off the earth once y'all come in the kingdom and serve y'all 1,000 years of slavery to the Israelites, and then y'all gonna be cast off, man, as a nation no more, man. Okay. So y'all talking about 2045? Hey, when the Lord come back, hey. Y'all losing everything once the Lord come back, and y'all losing everything in y'all power, y'all whole rulership and structure and everything as we speak, man. This place is completely crumbling, starting with where the head, America, Babylon, the Great. So let's get a few scriptures. Let's go to the book of Obadiah 1, verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God, concerning Edom. Okay. You Edomites, you so-called white people. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee, who? Edom, small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. You see that? You see, y'all are greatly despised. And what? Y'all are small among the heathen, man. Okay? You even see with this plague that's happening to y'all, or I'm calling it a plague, as far as my personal opinion, as a man using that word. But hey, you see this thing happening to y'all where, hey, y'all not even having, y'all are not even able to reproduce fast enough to keep y'all population at high numbers. Okay? So now y'all been made small among the heathen. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, that thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, right? Because you devils are very prideful, man. You know, y'all came into y'all power, into y'all rulership and wickedness, and y'all thought that y'all would never be able to be brought down, okay? And y'all are being brought down by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know? And also, why? Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, you know? Why? Because y'all are the true cave people on the earth, man. All right? That's why y'all call yourself Caucasians, because y'all know y'all come from the Caucasus Mountains, man. Hey, y'all the real cave people. Y'all are the real cave dwellers, okay? That is y'all habitation, for real, the clefts of the rock. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If things came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Nah, man. Okay? Let's deal with even these different resources that these other nations got in their lands. Once Esau finds out that you nations have these resources in your lands, he's coming to take it, and he's coming to take it all. He's not going to leave nothing for you and your nation to benefit off of it. No, he's coming over to that country to take everything. Okay? He's not leaving nothing. All right? That's why you see a lot of these countries in the state that they're in, because who came over there and destroyed it? Esau, Edom. Verse 6, it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his head things sought up? And the Spirit of the Lord, man, is revealing his devils, revealing, you know, that these Edomites, the so-called white people, starting with the elites, right? Starting with the elites, that, hey, you're the devil the Bible speaks of, man. He's showing your true characteristics to the whole earth, man. You know, just one example, these other nations can now just go on the internet or turn on the TV and see the different things that's happening here in America, right? The way how you treat people, how you treat other nations, you know, how you go into other countries and you take everything that they have, and you know you push your religion on them, and you oppress the people, you know, all these different things. Now, you know, the nations can see that, man. So the things that you hid for long periods of time is now being what? Brought to the light, man. Okay? And now you're being searched out, and your skirt has been lifted, man. Your skirt has been lifted. And one of the things that the Lord is doing is what? You being revealed by his men, right? The prophets that's on the highways and byways, right? Preaching the word. And the men that's doing these videos exposing you devils, man. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? But the point, you know, is just touching on, hey, is that what? You devils are finished, man. Okay? Looking at things like this is signs, you know, of your fall, man. Okay? If this can't tell you that these is one of the signs of Esau Edom's fall, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Okay? Look how Rome fell. How did Rome fall? They had their military spread, right? Their money system, economy was finished, man. It was terrible, you know. So they had to keep people entertained and not paying attention, you know, by the means of what? The basically the Bread and Circus Act. The same thing you see here with, you know, all this entertainment and BS going on with people, you know, the things that people are paying attention to that really doesn't mean anything, man. You know. But that's the point for that. I wanted to get another scripture because I mentioned that we're not the minority, right? The Israelites, we're the majority. So let's get this real fast. See the sand of the sea. Sand. Let me see. Here we go. We'll use this one. Hosea 1 verse 10, it says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. You see that? And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are sons of the living God, man. All right? And we were told here in America that what? You know, we weren't the Lord's people. You know? But guess what? We know that we are sons of the living power, man. We know that we are Yasha Allah, the Lord's people. You know, but the point is that I wanted to get was what? Hey, the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of Negroid and Indian descent, and also you other confusion of faith Israelites that's scattered amongst these different nations due to the curses. You know, you might speak these languages of these other nations or have their features. You know, but if your seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're an Israelite, man. Okay, and Israelites are everywhere. We're scattered. We're amongst all these nations. Okay, but the point is, hey, it says the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered, man. Okay, so